Good morning. We're going to make fruitcake today. Well, when I say we, I'm going to make it, and hopefully you'll have already tasted it.
There are different kinds of spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit gives them. There are different ways of serving, but the same Lord is served. There are different abilities to perform service, but the same God gives ability to everyone for their particular service. The Spirit's presence is shown in some way in each person for the good of all. The Spirit gives one person a message full of wisdom, while to another person the same Spirit gives a message full of knowledge. One and the same Spirit gives faith to one person, while to another person he gives the power to heal. The Spirit gives one person the power to work miracles, to another the gift of speaking God's message, and to yet another the ability to tell the difference between gifts that come from the Spirit and those that do not.
And all these other fruits I've got mango, I've got fig, I've got date, and they're all going to go into this. And the reason why I'm putting such a mix in today is for an illustration really of what I think it takes to make a church or a world. Over the last couple of weeks there's been so much stuff on the news about racism, and it's just been awful to watch on the television, and I don't get it really. I've never really understood it. My kids have grown up, and my grandkids are growing up to see that there is no difference in worth or value of one person to the next, whatever, wherever they come from. So whatever colour their skin is, it really, I just don't get all this hatred stuff. It's awful. So this is about church, how I see it. That it's full of so many different people, all with different skills, all with different gifts, and I'm just blown away by that. I think the way God has made us is extraordinary, and that's what this is about. So in a church needs to be made up of different, so that we can celebrate how unique we all are, and that we all have a part to play. If you're making a cake and you left one of the major ingredients out, well, it isn't going to work. And I think it's the same with church. We need each other, and we've all got our own gifting. We've all got things that we can bring that maybe somebody else doesn't have. So in this cake, this big fruit cake, we're saying that this is like church. There's no nuts in this cake though. You can make your own mind up whether our church has got nuts in. But this fruit cake hasn't, because I don't want to kill David.
For the body itself is not made up of only one part, but of many parts. If the foot were to say, because I am not a hand, I don't belong to the body, that would not keep it from being part of the body. And if the ear were to say, because I am not an eye, I don't belong to the body, that would not keep it from being part of the body. If the whole body was just an eye, how could it hear? And if it were only an ear, how could it smell? As it is, however, God put every different part in the body just as he wanted it to be. There would not be a body if it were only one part. As it is, there are many parts, but one body. All of you are Christ's body, and each one is a part of it. In the church, God has put all in place.